You don't use your feeling and give excuses if you want to do something bad. Bad is bad. Even you are doing it, you admit, yes, I'm wrong. And you don't do it openly. Don't send the wrong message out. I know I'm wrong. Oh Allah, I have wronged myself. That's why one of the powerful dua, Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna min al-khasirin. Whose dua is this? Who made this dua? The first man, Adam alayhi salam. How can a prophet commit sin? Is Adam a prophet? Then how can a prophet commit sin? We say that a prophet and the messenger maksum. True or not? This is what we believe. Is that what we believe, brothers and sisters? All prophets maksum. They don't commit sin. How about Adam? How about Adam? Did he commit a sin? Was he a prophet? Yes. But when he committed a sin, he was not yet a prophet. Remember. When did our prophet Muhammad become a prophet? When he was 40 years old. 40 years. If he will make some mistake before that, is when he was not yet a prophet. Being human, we may make some mistake. Just an example. But sometimes they have no intention to make a mistake. It just happened. Moses was protecting someone and he killed someone because of that. He didn't have the intention to kill that guy. Just to protect the weak one from the strong. Because the prophet reminds us, when somebody is zalim, an oppressor, then the third party must help the oppressor and help those who have been oppressed. How to help the oppressor? Remind him if you have the authority. Stop him if you have the authority. And protect the weak one. Or you move the good one to a safe area. So that the people of authority now cannot harm you anymore. If you can stop him, stop him. Both you must help. That's what Moses. This is just make us having some understanding. And Allah said, وَحَدَّيْنَا هُنْ نَجْدَيْنِ. Allah said in the Quran, I show you two ways. My way and the other way. Up to you. We give you the freedom to choose. Don't say that you don't have freedom to choose. Sister, do you remember when we want to get married before? Do we choose? Do we choose when we want to get married? Can you recall the day you want to get married? From your memory, you kept that. The day you married. Or you any man come, okay lah. Do you just accept any guy who come to you? Who came to you? No. Your parent may choose for you, but you have your own choice. Your friend may recommend, but you still have the right to choose. True or not? Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Have you choose the right one? Right or wrong, right lah. When you are in, you're right. When you are in, nobody is perfect. You cannot say, no, I think I made wrong guy. If I give a choice again, I know how to choose. Are you sure? Are you sure if you give a choice, you can make the right choice? You may make the wrong choice again. Because your value is different. You don't understand the heart of the person. He can be very sweet in front of you. He will know how to use his word to win your heart. And suddenly that's why they say love is blind. You cannot see anymore. Because he's so sweet with his word. He used poetry, you know, shair with you. Wow. No. And one guy who was a very good guy, but his communication skill is very bad. He just do not know how to express. He's shy to express himself. He's worried that he say, "I love you, but I don't love you," collapse. Nah, he may have a lot of depression. There are people who have depression because of that. I know people who suffer because of that. They never say to any woman that they love until they fall in love. Can you hear me? But then the brother go for depression because he expressed his love. The other side did not respond. Completely cut off collars. I thought we are just friends. Now he's too serious. I have to stop collars. This guy has sleepless night. You take sleeping pill. One, cannot sleep. Two, cannot sleep. He take 10. And then he was knocked down. He go to the hospital. Mm. Anyhow, we have a free choice, of course. This is similar to the approach of Satan, who disobey Allah and then blame him for it. You are the one who caused me to disobey you. You shouldn't have created Adam. I have been very obedient to you, O Allah. Why must you create Adam? It's up to Allah. Who Allah want to create is up to Him. He is the creator. Who give you the right to tell Allah what to do? No. That's why Allah did ask the angel, including him. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قالوا وتجعل فيها ما يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. Allah, through His mercy, His kindness, and He was so humble, He talked to His angel. I want to create another creation, and his name is Adam, to be the Khalifa on earth. This earth is going to be taken care by a human, not by angel anymore, not by jinn, but insan. Then they say, "Oh Allah, why must you create Adam? They will cause bloodshed, they will kill each other." And then, no, we have been so obedient, we remember you day and night. Sufficient for us. We are here for you. Allah said, "Allah inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun." I know what all of you knows not. Sometimes, when you are humble, people take you for a ride. But the angel are not saying Allah is wrong. The angel all obey only the chief of the angel. He is not among the angels, and his name is Azazel, which we call Iblis. Later on, Allah gave him a new name, Iblis. Iblis came from the root word ablasa, eraser. Ablasa is an eraser. He erased all his good deeds. Is Allah's plan. But people want to blame anybody, you can blame. It's like today, you can blame anyone. It's up to you. But you are not here to judge anybody. Ask yourself, what can I do as a Muslim? The first thing that Allah will ask all of us according to the Qada and Qadr. Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. He asks about you and me as a person. Allah won't ask us about our country, about the world, because we don't have authority. But we have authority upon ourselves. We have authority upon our immediate family, our children. How do you feel, sisters, if you have children who always like to drink, using your money and get drunk, and bring wine back home, and you allow? You should not. If they want to commit a sin that we cannot control them outside, is between they and Allah. But never allow them to bring anything haram inside your house. This is your authority, your zone. Muslim house only accept halal food. That's how you must save yourself and save your immediate family. That Allah will ask you. That is part of Qada and Qadr of Allah. Allah said, Rabbi bima akhwaytani la uzayyinanna lahum fil ard. The Satan said to God, Almighty Allah, Oh my Lord, because you have caused me to stray. He said, you are the one who caused me to go astray. See how smart this Satan trying to talk to Allah. I will surely adorn the path of error for them, the people on earth. He is not happy to go astray alone. He is telling Allah, see, now I have been cursed by you. I have went astray now. I will make sure that I will make more people to follow me. Have he got a lot of followers? Yeah. His membership is open for all classes. Don't have to pay for life. Free membership. How do you find you got a company said, be a member for free, and you get 50 cents or 50 or 20% discount. Do you want to be a member? You don't have to pay anything, just sign in. And now membership can be so fast, online member. You want to be part of his member? No. Because Allah have warned us that Shaitan is your number one enemy, and you must declare that he is your enemy. We showed earlier that this reasoning is inconsistent for many reasons. In what follows, we repeat some of the earlier points. Number one, a human has reason that enable him to differentiate between right and wrong. Do we have the intelligence to differentiate good and bad? A person is only accountable within the limits of his reasoning. La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. That's all. Allah is very, very fair, very wise. He knows we cannot be like our prophet. We cannot be like the companions of the prophet. We cannot be like the great four imam. We can't, because we are we, they are they. We can just try our best. When we pray, brothers and sisters, how many rakat that we are khushuk? Say Zohar 4 rakat. Normally, how many rakat you really can focus? Income in between, how many? You can try Zohar time. And Zohar coming, you try Allah. See, what you are trying is going so fast. No, there's a lot of cross line, you see. Calling, boom, you go to another line. After that, how many rakat? Did I recite this? Did I recite that? It's common. It's common. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. But Allah do not. Allah know that this is going to happen, and Allah make our prophet Qada. The Qada of Allah to our prophet, Allah make him forget. He prayed Daytime, only 2 rakat and give salam. You think our Prophet is not khusyuk in his prayer? Aisha said, the Prophet's character, before prayer, he may entertain the guests, talk to the Sahaba, talk to the family. Immediately he said, Allahu Akbar. He is like in his own world. No more thinking about anyone else except Allah. That is Prophet Muhammad. Then Allah make him forget. Why? Why? Allah. The wisdom, because Allah knows we all are going to have this problem. So he make the Prophet forget, and then the companion asked him, then he showed them how to rectify the missed raka'ah. You don't have to redo 4 raka'ah. Stand up, continue 2 more. After talking, you can still just stand up and continue 2 more raka'ah. And sujud sahwi, known as sujud because you forget something, you rectify your prayer. You don't have to start 4 together again. No. Just add 2 more. Why? Because Allah knows we have a lot of weaknesses, and the Qada of Allah, He made the Prophet forget, and now the Prophet is showing us how to overcome and rectify our mistake. Allahu Akbar. Thus, insane people and children are not accountable. That's why when people ask me one day, when you do things, do you have any intention to do something good? Do you have an intention? When you want to do something good or something bad, do you have an intention first? What do you say? Of course. The intention always counts first. But when you want to pray, must you recite the intention aloud? No. The people say you must recite. We say no, because the Prophet never showed us that there is a recitation before you start your prayer. He never said that. If there is, we recite. But sometimes people cannot start his prayer until he recites the intention. Salli, fardu, dhahri, and some added facing qiblat. They add. You know? Why? Because they want to be different than others. To show them that I have extra. You say salat fardu zohor 4 rakaat imamam, but you don't say qiblat. I plus qiblat. So mine is a better one. Did the Prophet taught us to do that? Did any of the companions recite anything? Did the 4 imam recite anything? No. Niyat is qalbi, inside. Just an example. You know? The only people who don't have intention is the insane one and children. Other than that, all must have intention. Except the insane one. No intention. They walk across the, we saw one mosque, they immediately make sujood. I don't know why. No prayer. Just sujood and walk again. Because they are insane. They can sujood anywhere. Insane people have different lifestyle. They can go into the bus without paying. Nobody will arrest them. Nobody will find them. Whoever arrests and find them, they are also insane. They are free. No, they are so free. The only area they cannot go to the airport, say, I want to go to take the flight. Of course, they can't because security. But they are insane. You cannot blame them. You know? They want to stand in the middle of the road. What can you do? You just have to move sideways. You cannot blame him. He said, bodoh. He can say, you lagi bodoh. I also don't know what is bodoh. I thought it's okay. Well. And then he becomes the traffic controller. Move here. Wow, that kind of man become a traffic man. You must be very careful already. Example. Children, do they have any intention to do things? Other than them, all have intention. Number two, a human has the ability to choose. He chooses to sit or stand. You have the right. Come or go. Eat or fasting. And so on. Similarly, he chooses to sin or abstain. Obey or disobey. Were we given the choice? Yes. So don't say you are not given a choice. Don't blame me. Allah have ordained. Yeah. Allah only ordained when it happened. Before it happened, Allah gives you a choice. Yeah. When it happened, of course, Allah have allowed it to happen because you choose to do the bad thing, so you commit a sin. Number three, a sinner may not say, I will obey when Allah guides me. Wow. Have Allah been guiding all of us? He has been guiding all of us. He has sent down the Quran thousands of years as a huda. Allah said, Shahr Ramadan allazi unzila fihi al-Quran huda linnas. In the month of Ramadan, I revealed the Quran as a guidance for mankind. You cannot say, I have no guide, I'm waiting for guidance. What are you waiting? The guidance is there. Just follow. You refuse to follow. No. When you drive a car, do you want the traffic police to guide you? To tell you how to drive a car? No, man. Before you drive, you should learn already. The traffic police is not there to teach you how to drive a car. He is just reinforcing the law that allowed you to drive a car. When you see him, you can say, tolong ajar saya bagaimana nak bawa. Then he'll give you a ticket. These are common sense. Before you drive, you should have learned. You should know the do and don't. All this you must have the knowledge. You cannot say, I don't know, man. Just now, tak tahu apa jadi lah. Suddenly 80, I think meter wrong. Meter wrong. I give another ticket. Don't give excuses. When you make a mistake, what should you do? Maaf ya Encik. Bagaimana ini sudah dua. Ini 120, you go 150, no. What do you think? I think I'm wrong, Encik. I hope you can forgive me. No? Yes, no. Maybe Allah soften his heart. Okay. Or you want another way. The guy also sometimes asks you, so what do you think? Nothing to think. You know. Give your license, kasih license. You want to give a ticket? You got to accept it. Don't give anything. You help him and you help yourself. Because by corrupting him, you commit a sin and he commit a sin. Both become a sinner. Why must you do that? And the best thing, don't break the law. Selamat. So don't say, I obey when Allah guides me. Because we can tell guidance and sustenance are both ordained by Allah. Why don't you stay at home and wait for Allah's sustenance rescue to come to you? You don't do that. You want to be smart, you don't want to go to school. Can you? Maybe. Study online. Today's world is different, you know. Everything coming online. But you don't know what kind of thing that you're learning. It can be good, it can be bad. But normal school, the curriculum is being set. Everything is always good, nothing bad. But online, you don't know. Why we are so disturbed today? Because of online. Our finger today too active in doing things that do not benefit us. And some of us don't know how to type, but you know how to receive messages. And they also tell you, very easy, forward. You don't have to type anything. Just press one forward class. Do we do that? Do we get involved in forwarding messages? Yeah. Why do you do that? Why don't you forward the verses of Allah to remind each other about what Allah said? If people keep on gossiping one to another, send him an ayah in Surah Hujurat. Or you who believe, if you receive any news, rectify. You have to hear from the other party first before you make any conclusion, before you make a mistake and you are unjust to others. Why not you send this ayah? Yeah. Send another ayah. Believe, obey Allah, obey the Prophet, and obey your leader. Send this ayah. Number 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator, the all-knowing, all-seeing, tell us that he does not require from us anything beyond our ability. He will never ask more than what we can do. Allahu Akbar. You look at the prayer. We pray 5 times a day, true or not? Is that a lot, 5 times a day? Is that a lot? Is that a burden? Allah loves our body to move. You just have to move. Your body needs that movement to keep yourself healthy, physically healthy. And Allah wants our memory to be strong. And when you pray, you start to remember what you have to recite, the surah. That is the exercise of the thing. It's good. It strengthens your memory. Keep your mind strong, alert. And your soul need to be connected. And the prayer you can't stand, you can pray while sitting. See how simple. What excuse do you have? You cannot sit. You can pray while lying down. No. But I cannot take ablution. You can do dry cleaning. Tayammum. What more you want? You want to shorten your prayer? Then be a traveler. Travel. All 4, 2. And you can combine again. See how easy the Islam is. Yassiru wala tu'assiru. That's why the Prophet said, make it easy, don't make it difficult. But you have to have the knowledge. If any of the sisters who are very committed to night prayer, they like to stand up 2 or 3 a.m. to take tahajjud. Yeah? You can do it if you feel that you are ready for it. But you don't get upset when your husband are not praying. You know? Don't get upset and say, my husband, I tell you, he sleep when he sleep. He sleep like what? Maybe you say he sleep like a dead man. He sleep. A baby also wake up when they got hungry. But my husband, while he sleep, he really sleep. Of course, when you sleep, you must really sleep. But you can wake up 3 a.m. You wake up and pray your sunat by yourself. Don't disturb him. Don't force him until he inform you. When you wake up, wake me up. Then you can wake him up. Because Allah never burden us except what is fardu. The sunnah, if you think you are able, if not, don't do. Don't force yourself. No? Simple as that. No? Islam. No? If we were forced to sin and are then held accountable for our sin, this would mean that Allah's promise is untrue. Resulted, be He above this. Can we commit sin without our choice? Yeah, sometimes yes, sometimes yes. That's why Allah said, Ya ayuhan nas, or ya ayyuhallazina amanu kulu minat tayyibati ma razaqnakum. And Allah said, innama harma alaykumul maytata waddama walahmal khinzir wa ma uhilla bihi li ghairillah. Faman itturra ghaira baghin. Faman itturra ghaira baghin. Allah said, whoever is forced to do something that is haram, fala isma alayh. No sin upon him. You understand? You are forced. They force you to eat something haram. Say, no. You must eat. They force you to eat. Or sometimes there's no other food and you're going to die out of hunger except what is haram in front of you. Can you eat? You can. But is that food halal now? Please remember the term. What is haram, stay haram. Cannot change the hukum. But the only difference, when you are forced to do something haram, that point of time, no sin upon you. But the law stays haram. Allah never said, now halal. No. Haram is still haram. The law never changed. Fala isma alayh. The only difference, when you commit a sin because of necessity, then no sin upon you. You got that? That's how it goes. But the law stays. Yeah? Why is Qadr kept as a secret? Question number 4. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose to keep Qadr as a secret? Why did He not reveal it to us so as to remove all doubts from our heads? Doubt is always there. Allah knows what is best for us. Do you know when the Prophet was at the grave, Allah allowed him, not the other companion, him alone, to hear the torment of the grave. Remember that? What did the Prophet say after that? Only the animals and other creatures can. If you will hear the torment of the grave, nobody will want to send anyone to the graveyard. Anybody die, I'm not going there. I'm not going there because the torment is too great. They're screaming, but Allah do not allow us to hear. And that's why we can still go to the graveyard until today. Not just that, not just torment of the grave. If you go to the mosque, what should you do first? And you go to the graveyard, what should you do? Salam. When I offer you salam, must you respond? Yes. If you don't respond properly, I'll give you another salam until you respond properly. You raise up your voice louder than the one who offered. That is the adab. If not, my salam is sunnah. Your response is wajib. If you give salam to the people in the graveyard, do you want to wait for him to respond? How do you respond? Wa alaikum salam. I don't think you want to go in. Immediately you U-turn already. That will haunt you for life. Allah, this graveyard now, I don't know what is happening. I think somebody there, inside there, is having a lot of problems. But it's a salam. But Allah do not allow you to hear. It's for your own good. Do you know that every one of us have a gene? Have you seen your gene? If you've seen your gene, I don't know what you're going to do. All of us have depression. You start to talk to gene. Hey, why you are so naughty? Huh? Why you going to disturb me? Huh? Leave me alone. Now you're talking by yourself already. But Allah is telling us He is there. If we see the angel, also, we don't know how the angel look like. Dajjal will do that when he appeared. He said, do you believe in me if I give life to your parent? Your parent is dead now in the grave. I will go to their grave and give them life and they'll come back. That is not your parent. That is the jinn. That he's coming out like your parent because the jinn can transform themselves. Okay? Why did Allah choose to keep Qadr as a secret? A lot of wisdom for all of us. The answer, number one, we again emphasize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may not be questioned about this action. Don't ask why you do this, or ask why you must do it. What you have to do, you must ask. Don't go to the company, hey, why you call me to do this? Huh? You go to the company and say, why I must dress this uniform? Can't I come to work with my own uniform? Huh? You don't wear uniform, you don't come. Easy, you stay at home, work at home. You want to come to this place have rule and regulation, you just follow. You don't ask, you just follow. As long as it's not against your religion, just follow. Number two, we also re-emphasize that everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does is for wisdom, hikmah, that many people may not see or understand. Can we see wisdom? Who have more wisdom, brother and sister? Who have more wisdom? Yeah? Of course, wisdom belongs to Allah. All the knowledge belongs to Allah. In the Quran, Allah always said, Kitab wal hikmah. Kitab wal hikmah. Kitab, the book, and the wisdom. Hikmah is wisdom. If you really understand what is hikmah meaning, nobody can understand the kitab without following the Prophet Sallallahu. Wisdom was given to the Prophet to explain everything in detail. Now, I'll give you another example. A lot of people are not careful today, especially people go for Hajj and Umrah. In the Quran, Allah said, pray. Did He explain to you how many rakat in the Quran? No. Did He explain to us what to recite when you pray? No. Dua iftitah and this and surah and then tasbih, ruku, iqtidah. No. The Prophet is the one who come and demonstrate everything in detail. Okay. When you want to take wudu today, what do they do? Normally, what do? They give you a small container as a spray. So, do you get that? Normally, they give you now all the agents who organize, they give you. Maybe they will make things easy. It's not bad. But you must know, they say, when come to face, just wipe the face. Spray on the face, because the Quran said, wash your hand from the hand to the elbow, and then your face, and then your head, wipe over your head, and then your feet. Only 4 parts. How did our Prophet take his wudu? How did our Prophet perform his ablution? And you know, the Prophet time, water is so difficult. When he said, started hand to the wrist first. Then second part, until the elbow later on. When he said face, did he gargle? Did he wash his mouth? Did he put some water into the nose and blow it out? Did he do that? Yes. This is part of the face. You cannot face. How about the mouth? Not important. It's not mentioned in the Quran. Huh? Do you understand the Quran better than Prophet Muhammad? You understand that? Don't try to interpret the Quran literally. You may create a lot of fitna. That's why there's other group who said, Allah said in the Quran in Surah Taha, Aqimus salah li zikri. Establish your prayer to remember me. So when you remember Allah, I prayed earlier. Because the prayer is to remember Allah. I don't have to make ruku' and sujud. As long as I remember Allah. Another ayat Allah said, Wa'bud rabbaka hatta ya'tika yaqin. Worship Allah until yaqin. Until you reach yaqin. What is yaqin? Death. Death is yaqin. Certain, nobody can escape. But people interpret, no, yaqin means you are certain. Not because I'm so certain, I don't have to worship Allah anymore. You understand? That's why you have this group, weird group, and we still rokok, sujud. This is just like kindergarten Muslim, primary. These are qualified one, university Muslim. We are very learned. We are intelligent. That's why we don't do like them anymore. That one for kindergarten, rokok, sujud. What are you going to say? They said they are so smart. Did our prophet explain about this ayah the way they explain? No. Even the prophet make rukuk, make sujud. Even the prophet take wudu properly. Until two of his legs was swollen and the wife said, Ya Rasulullah, you are beloved by Allah, you are the prophet. All, if you have sinned, have been forgiven. You are sure to go to paradise. Why you go and pray so hard until two of your legs is swollen? What did the Prophet say to Aisha? I just want to be abdan shakur. I want to show my gratitude. I want to be thankful to Allah. Nak jadi hamba yang bersyukur. Compare with what Allah has given me, then the prayer that I have offered is nothing. No way that I can compare with Allah's ni'mah. See how the Prophet valued the ni'mah and how we value ni'mah. Always not enough. Complain tak habis. That is we. But see our Prophet. He can live in a castle if he wants. He chose to live in a small house. You know, the companion always said, we saw the Prophet after he woke up. The body, sometimes you can feel, if you can see some part of his body, they got marked because he was sleeping on what? Dunlop pillow, mattresses like us, with the spring and everything. His bed is just like the jaga. You know the jaga? Almost the jaga, the sikhi. What kind of bed do they sleep on? Made of rope. Ada mark. That is the Prophet's punya bed. Kita mana boleh tidur? Sakit sini, sakit sana, cannot. We have sleepless night. Did the Prophet have aircon? If you don't sleep with aircon, what is going to happen? Sleepless night again. Sweat, cannot sleep. But there's nothing wrong. Ni'mah. We should be very thankful and grateful to Allah for all that He has given us. So just try your best to understand and follow. Okay? All that the Prophet ﷺ taught us and what Allah had done for all of us, whether you can't see, you cannot see Jannah, you know the ending that I have to share with you, and later on we continue the next class. I did say that if you look at Sahih Muslim, under the topic of istighfar, taubat, zikrullah, you come across one hadith where the angel will witness the attendance of people of knowledge. All of you who are here, seek knowledge, angel will be around us. They open their wing and then they will ask Allah to bless us. And then this angel will go back to Allah and say, "Oh Allah, your servant asks you to forgive them. Your servant asks you to make them go to Jannah and asks you to save them from hellfire." They are reporting to Allah. You know what Allah said to the angel? Allah said, "Do they see me when they say they believe in me? Have they seen me? No. Have they seen Jannah when they ask me for Jannah? No. Have they seen hellfire which they ask me to protect them from hellfire? No. And they believe in that? Yes. And they are asking you, oh Allah, I will grant them. Allah. We keep on asking Allah because Allah said so. That's why we believe in His word without seeing, because of the faith we have in Allah Rabbul Alameen. If Allah said Jannah is haq, we say Jannah is haq. If Allah said hell is there, we say there is hell. We believe in that, even we don't see. That is Iman. In return, Allah said to the angel, I will grant them what they ask me for. I will forgive them, even they come back to me with sins of ocean. You know, I don't think we have that much of sin. Yeah? But Allah is ready to forgive you. Just don't disconnect yourself with Him. Don't die committing shirk. That's all. Don't die committing shirk. This is the only sin Allah said, I will not forgive. وَمَنْ مَاتْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ الْجَنَّةِ وَمَأْوَاهُ النَّارُ وَمَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ مِنْ أَنصَارٍ. Allah said, whoever ends his life committing shirk, I make Jannah haram for him, and his return is hellfire, and he'll be there forever. And no one can help him. So make sure none of us end our life committing shirk. We may commit sins, minor, sometimes major, but don't commit shirk. May Allah protect all of us, and we'll continue later on in the coming class about the other numbers. If there's any question and answer, now we're open for Q&A. Any question from the sisters first? Qada.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My question is about the classes. If we you mentioned just now that if we do here, then Allah will grant us forgiveness, all that. But how about if we watch online? Would it apply the same rule?
Yeah. When you are learning online, that blessing is not there. You may get some knowledge, yes. But the blessing of in that environment is not there. I know that. this technology is good for people who really can't come because yeah, they have something more important to attend to. But you know that each step you make coming to a place to seek knowledge, one reward is being given, one sin is being erased, one status is being raised up by Allah. Lot of blessing. You know the hadith that I share about the angel will open their wing and shower, protect us. So the Prophet said, then there was a man who just come and sit in that environment. He's not there to learn. He just want to be there and accompany his friend. Like sometimes, no, we have driver just sit behind, but he may be busy with his PlayStation. Will he get the blessing? The Prophet said, yes. That you bring your children, even your children are not listening, but they get that blessing. But you must make an effort to be there. Because the environment is being blessed. And Allah loves that kind of environment. Naam. Next. Sister behind. Anybody remember the date today? The date, today's date. Huh? Okay. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Sheikh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I would like to ask regarding, as a Muslim, we have an obligation to seek ilm. And how is the implementation of people who are like us, like me, for instance, coming here to the class, and about the obligation of sharing that ilm to the people around us? If, let's say, the person not having, the good communication skills to spread the ilm to other people,
No.
would it be sinful? Not sinful, which means like it's not his, his obligation to spread the ilm. How does it be like?
Okay. Alhamdulillah. A very important question from the sister that after learning, acquire knowledge, it's our duty to share the knowledge with others. Then we are worried that we may not know how to convey the message correctly, or our approach may be too harsh. Yeah. This also is another art of communication that we have to learn. The best is to look at the Prophet, how he conveyed the message. He is the best person for us to follow. How he conveyed. Was he judgmental? Now, the best da'wah, sister, is we act upon the knowledge first. We know, we do first. Show them an example. They say actions speak louder than words. Show them. And then if they have the interest to know, share with them what you know first. If you feel that they still have doubt, the way you try to explain to them, they don't seem to be convinced. They still are not happy with your explanation. Then bring them to the class. That's how the companion does. If they fail, they'll bring them to see the Prophet, and the Prophet will enlighten them. Khalas. Clear. That is the best way. Yeah? It's very important what the sister said. Because I personally, example, I encourage my students for years. But until today, they are so busy, maybe, they don't have time to have another program. What program? I say, Usra program. That means somebody must take the initiative to form another class that more close, that we want to see whether what we have learned, our understanding is correct or not. That is another, more on the Usra kind of thing. Then I will ask, can you share with me what have you understood from the lesson that we have learned yesterday or 2 days ago? I want to check. Maybe what you say is true. Alhamdulillah. That one is not the way I want you to understand. Quran said this. The real understanding is, then I will help to correct you. And when you have the right understanding, it's easy for you to convey. Sometimes we feel we have problem in conveying them. We are worried that our understanding is not right. You read the book is okay, but your understanding we don't know. So the best way is to have that kind of follow-up. That one is up to the sister to discuss among yourself. You really want, we can start. This has been years I have reminded them. As long as I'm still alive, Allah give me the knowledge, whatever skill that Allah has given me for 40 over years experience, I am going to pass it down to whomever want to learn the art of communication. Yeah? Every first Monday of the night, the first Monday of the month, first Monday night of the month, we have that special class here, open for everybody. But if anybody want to have their own group, you can discuss and then inform me. If that day time is okay, then we can come and we have to sit down and have a more close discussion to have the better understanding. Conveying the message is very important, but before that, we must have the right understanding. Yeah, that is true. What the sister said is very important. Qadr.
Assalamualaikum, Ustaz.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I have a question relating to Shirik,
Nah.
to further understand a bit more. Sometimes there are parents that in a certain culture, they pass on things to their children, like azimat. You carry the Quran verses in your car, on top of your mirror, in your house. So is that bid'ah? Is that shirk? Is that wrong? And then how do you tell your parents, like, I don't want this sticker or this azimat or whatever, because their intentions is to protect you, but then you don't want to offend them.
To us in the beginning, your question remind me about my experience. In the second year when I became a Muslim, I always stay in the mosque. We pray, we stay in the mosque, we clean the mosque. One day, an elderly man appeared. And he also always prayed in the same mosque where I slept. And he saw that we are praying, we are a practicing Muslim. He was very, very happy. And then he came to me one day. I give you something that I don't give to anybody, because you have been very good. You become practicing Muslim, you pray. Azimat, tangkai. You see, ada ayat-ayat Quran written inside this. And this is not a normal one. It's gold in color. Ada emas sedikit. That means royal punya. They have different black color, red color, but this is gold. Wow. You see, anything you just tie anywhere, you go, you'll be protected. If people will want to harm you, they take an object, tak masuk punya. And sometimes they can't see you, so you disappear in front of them. Wow. Young men like me, wow, it's good, man. I can use for good, and also I can use for bad. Because I can disappear. But Alhamdulillah, because I was learning, they say, the Prophet said, Man allaqa tamimatan faqad ashrak. Whoever use talisman, he commits shirk. As though that thing protect not Allah. Allah, the Prophet never write anything, none of the companion write anything on anywhere look ayat and then call people to tie here, tie there. No. Hang here, hang there. We have to hang ourselves to Allah. Not hang Allah's word here and there. You know? So, because the Prophet said no, there was a time where a group of people came to visit the Prophet. Ali radiallahu anhu was beside the Prophet. Then normally the Prophet will salam to everyone. But there was a person hidden. Ali was shocked. Then he said, look at his hand. He have a talisman. A person who said he's a Muslim and do that, I don't even want to touch his hand. It's unclean. Then Ali went and looked, and Ali just, take it off. Bypass, no more. So what we do, for people who don't understand, they still believe. They pass it to you, you burn it. Burn it. Last few days I do a lot of burning because there's some ayat in anything I burn. Yeah? Yeah, because if you can't use it anymore, writing in paper, people send something and it's written ayat, you are not going to use it anymore. It's better for you to burn so that show some respect. Gone. If you could throw in the dustbin and then people look, it's not good. Yeah? It's better to burn. A lot of the Myanmar poor mothers came with their children to ask for financial assistance here. Most of them have talisman tantra. Each time when they come, I prepare a scissors. I'll check. And some they are very smart. When they come here, they keep already. They know that I'm going to do that. So I will do that. I'll see their neck. Sometimes their neck, I go and cut. I don't say anything. I tell them, this is shirk. I'm going to free your children from shirk so that Allah will protect them. Bismillah. And they say, oh, this is our Imam give it to us. I say, your Imam is the one who commit all the shirk. So, what did the Imam say? Oh, there's ayat Quran. Ayat. I cut it open and let them see. They don't even ayat, they have only huruf. Alif here, ya here, ba there, and all this, And sometimes they put some other thing inside. I say, this is what they're telling you. They're lying to you. I cut. Then I just go and burn it. This is what we do. Stay away from that. I know they mean well. They will expose ikhtiar. Melindungi. Supaya you are protected from other bad jinn. You use jinn to protect yourself from another jinn. Jinn and jinn, they are member, You think what? You can make friends with jinn. In the Surah Jinn, Allah talk about them. Don't ask help from them. Ask help from Allah. That's why we say, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. It's not easy, I know. It's very hard because people are used to it. But don't do that anymore. That was the culture, the old school. Because their iman is so weak, they depend on things. May Allah save our iman, inshallah. So all the brothers and sisters, the last question? No more question, alhamdulillah. We hope all of you will try your best to understand what we have learned. And firstly, we have to make changes to ourselves. We have to act. We have to save ourselves and our family, our children. We have to talk to them. If you can't, bring them to see us. Let us do the talking. Let us help them when we are able, when we are still there for them. Don't just leave it and tawakkal to Allah. You have to do something. Ku anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. آمين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته